Hello and welcome to Medical Dialogues. I'm Anshika Mishra. Let's look at today's top medical news. Family Heart Foundation urges universal screening to detect hidden genetic heart risk in children. The Family Heart Foundation, a leading research and advocacy organization, announced the online publication of recommendations from a multidisciplinary panel in the Journal of Pediatrics to promote the early identification of children living with familial hypercholesterolemia, a common life-threatening genetic condition that causes high cholesterol from birth. FH can lead to premature heart attacks and heart disease if it is not diagnosed until adulthood. Despite national guidelines established in 2011 by the National Heart, Lung and Blood Institute and the American Academy of Pediatrics, the prevalence of pediatric universal lipid screening remains low, leaving the majority of affected children at high risk of heart disease decade later. The research highlights strategies that could lead to improved universal guidelines recommended screening implementation. Previous data published in the Journal of the American Medical Association and in Pediatrics indicates that only 11% of youth between the age 9 and 21 has documented lipid screening, and 30 to 60% of youth with dyslipidemia may be missed by targeted screening alone compared to universal lipid screening. US study finds gut microbes influence gene activation and silencing mechanisms. The trillions of microbes that live in the human gut may play a bigger role in health than previously thought, according to a new research by the University of Hawaii at Manoa. The article published in September 2025 in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences explores how gut bacteria interacts with human genes in a way that could shape disease risk, aging, and even future medical treatments. The review highlights how the gut microbiome, that is the collection of bacteria, viruses and fungi that live in the digestive system, can affect epigenetics, the process that turns genes on or off without changing the DNA itself. Now, these changes happen through chemical tags such as DNA or RNA methylation, which control when and how genes are expressed. Everyday factors such as your diet, stress, medication, and aging can influence these microbial interactions. For example, gut bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids, nutrients, and other chemical signals that may reprogram gene activity linked to immunity, metabolism, or brain health. Studies suggest body fat distribution may play a key role in cancer risk. How fat is distributed in people's body could make a difference to their risk of certain cancer, according to a new research led by the University of Bristol. The international study is published in the Journal of National Cancer Institute. Scientists have already shown that having obesity increases a person's risk of developing certain cancers. Obesity is usually measured using body mass index, which is BMI, but growing evidence, particularly from heart health research, suggests that BMI alone doesn't capture the full picture when it comes to obesity-related health risk. However, the role of fat distribution in cancer risk has been relatively unexplored. Researchers investigated whether body fat at different locations across the body influences the risk of 12 obesity-related cancers, which are endometrial, ovarian, breast, colorectal, pancreas, multiple myeloma, liver, kidney, which is the renal cell, thyroid, gallbladder, esophageal adenocarcinoma, and meningioma. Study finds exercise rewires left and right heart nerves in distinct ways. Frequent exercise doesn't just strengthen the heart, it also changes the nerve that control it, according to new research which could guide more targeted and effective care for common heart problems. The study led by the University of Bristol in UK shows for the first time that moderate aerobic training reshapes nerves that drive the heart and affects them on each side of the heart differently. The research is published in the journal Autonomic Neuroscience. Findings highlighting this marked left-right split could ultimately be used to treat more effectively a range of conditions, including irregular heartbeats, chest pain, angina pain, and broken heart syndrome. Study lead author Dr. Augusto Coppi, senior lecturer in veterinary anatomy at the University of Bristol, said, "The discovery points to a previously hidden left-right pattern in the body's autopilot system that helps run the heart. These nerve clusters act like the heart's dimmer switch, and we have shown that regular moderate exercise remodels the switch in a site-specific way. This could help explain why some treatment work better on one side than the other, and in future help doctors target therapies more precisely and effectively." Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to Medical Dialogues for more updates.
Never miss a medical update from Medical Dialogues. Like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.